Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Utah Jazz. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Charlotte Hornets. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. 2019's most improved player, Pascal Siakam, went from an energy player to an all-star. Siakam said, after every season, I look at the things I have to do better. When the summertime comes, I just attack it and work. It's about making sure that I'm a better player than I was the year before. Kevin?
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, D.A. And the athleticism of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Oh, yeah. Put your track shoes on, Kevin. We're going to be running sprints tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Ben Simmons. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Young, and it's Melton in at the two-guard. And for the Lakers, Siakam is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Smart, and there's Jackson, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Pass to Butler from downtown, and that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break, and Butler sends it back. Pass to Simmons. Over Jackson, and the rejection by Jackson. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
I mean, come on. Jackson is so effective from the mid-range area of the court. He sticks these shots all the time.
Isaac outside. Back to Simmons. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Young, no good. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Smart. The shot will not fall. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Melton feeling it out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Drummond passes to Leonard. Siakam trying to free himself up. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Drummond.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Isaac outside. Here's Butler. A rebound by the Lakers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Here's Butler. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Leonard with the steal. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bulls trail by 7. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit...
Oh, look at him play!
Get out the way! Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
Siakam passes to Drummond. Back to Siakam. Passes it to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Drummond in the post. He's covered by Isaac.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on
their way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't greater. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, it took Drummond years of practice to improve his free throw shooting, and his hard work paid off little by little as his free throw percentage began creeping up. It's still a work in progress, though, but it's getting there.
And the pass to Young. Leonard against Butler. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Isaac. Siakam misses. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7. Butler, no good.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Simmons dishes to Butler. Shoots. Good on the jump shot. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
To the middle. Young with the steal. He kicks it to Simmons. Leonard with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Leonard's got the ball. And he thinks in the layup. Leonard's got 9.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Simmons passes to Butler. Shoots over Leonard. Here's Young. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Bulls trail by 9. Melton passes to Young. Over Drummond. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Butler. Jackson passes to Leonard. 11 feet away. He doesn't hit that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Melton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Shot from 16. Here's Drummond. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Timeout.
Drummond's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
An elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Los Angeles with some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Siakam. Green comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Young. Millsap comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Langston Galloway's checked in for Milton. And it's Dunn in for Ben Simmons. Dunn kicks to Galloway. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer, Butler, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Leonard against Butler. Leonard attacking and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Outside Millsap. Here's Butler. And again, no good by Chicago. On the wing, Green.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green.
Well, not the most heralded prospect to ever come out of North Carolina, but Green has been a big contributor to a number of NBA championship runs.
Robert Covington's checked in for Andre Drummond. So he gets them both. Now done. Kicks it to Butler. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Leonard against Butler to end the run. Here's Plumlee, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Plumlee hits them both. Chris, you look at last year's all-defensive first-teamers, 4 out of 5 of those guys were 6'10" or taller. Clearly, size is an advantage.
Yeah, size or at least length. I mean, long arms, with that comes block steals and deflections. As long as you can move your feet, though, bigger is better.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Millsap looking it over. Back to Galloway. Butler in the corner. Clock at 6. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Leonard.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Chicago grabs the miss.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Covington with the steal. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. And here's Beverly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Horford. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Butler. And Horford pulls it down.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game. Forcing a few shots. Not letting the game come to him.
Butler against Horford. Butler kicks to Dunn. Just 5 to shoot over Beverly. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. .114 left in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6.
Such a dog defender. I mean, when Dunn is on you, he's not going to give up anything easy.
Here's trying to get open. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, that's all about feel.
Everly with the ball. Butler covering. Outside, Green. Pass to Leonard. Back to Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Green's got 5 now.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Butler. Empty that time from Leonard.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Bulls trail by 16. Pass to Galloway. Now here's Butler. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. Leonard against Butler. Leonard looking around. Beverly for 3. And no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Los Angeles leading by 16. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, Plumlee out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Galloway in at the 2-guard spot. Bulls trail by 16. Here is Plumlee. Trying to get open is Butler. The shot's good from Plumlee.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Beverly, the pass to Horford. And here is Green. Passes it to Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Covington atop the key. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Covington's got his second bucket tonight.
You can't be too far off Covington. He's skilled at sizing up the defense and firing once he gets it.
Here's Millsap. And Covington sends it back. But they'll get another chance. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. To the paint, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Dunn dishes to Butler. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is good. Butler's got 6 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And Los Angeles with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Robert Covington. Marcus Smart comes in for Green, and it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Plumlee. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Jimmy Butler. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And Simmons subbed in for Chris Dunn.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's the hook, tipped away. Stolen by Jackson, and here comes Jackson leading the fence.
Did you see that? And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Simmons passes to Isaac. Outside Millsap. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Andre Drummond's checked in for Al Horford. Outside, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
The versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And there's the pass to Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
first one falls.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Siakam hits them both. Bulls trail by 20. Simmons feeling it out a bit. The double up Simmons. Here's Young. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim. And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
That one falls for Young.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, G.A. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
Here's Leonard. 26 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Pass it to Isaac. Back to Young. Yep, it counts. That's now 8 points for Thaddeus Young.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Leonard. The 17-footer goes down. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Simmons. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And the first one drops.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
And Simmons drops them both. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
good on both. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Bulls. 17-point game. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
Goes up off the inbound, and Simmons with the lay-in. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter. Lakers leading by 15. Pass to Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
First one falls for him.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bulls trail by 17. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. Last season, he played outstanding. First in rebounding, third in steals, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Leonard kicks to Jackson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And Jackson is unreal in the pick and roll, just taking whatever the defense gives him.
Outside, Simmons. Young trying to break free, and that one's good. Simmons got 8 points in the quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons.
Timeout.
There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Drummond finds Siakam. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Oh, Leonard in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, trailing by 17. Outside, Simmons. Rebounded by the Lakers. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's Leonard. Here's Drummond. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Drummond's got 9.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Isaac outside. Pass to Melton. There's the triple. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Siakam. Drummond trying to get himself free. Shots good by Siakam. He's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Millsap down low. Siakam's there. Millsap finds Young. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Smart. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Butler's checked in. Siakam outside. Got a piece of it. Isaac with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
I like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get to the line.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Good from Isaac.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Bulls, Plumlee comes in for Young, and it's done in for DeAnthony Melton. And both free throws good for Isaac.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Beverly finds Siakam. Here's Jackson. Dunn covering. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, come on. How great is Jackson at earning these calls, especially from the interior where he is very crafty.
For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Jackson.
Well, for Jackson, it's about being consistent. I mean, when he concentrates on playing to his strengths, he's an effective player.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Chicago. And so he makes both from the line. And Simmons has got the ball here for Chicago. It's an 18-point game. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Covington's checked in. That's good from Simmons. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Butler feeling out a bit. Here's Plumlee. Green with the rebound. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Siakam. That shot misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Left side. Butler. Done outside. Pass to Simmons. It's good. Simmons got 13 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Outside Jackson. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Wow, and Jackson is just crafty down the side. He has such a quick release that even taller defenders can't get to it in time.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Outside Jackson. .125 left in the first half of the game.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And the connection Butler has with his teammates, he knows when they're going to throw it his way.
Outside Jackson. He can't get it to go. Simmons with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 13. Butler in the corner. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the three, not one of them, ain't working. And that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Outside Butler. To the left wing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Green, the pass to Siakam. Here's Covington. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
The strength of Covington, willing these shots in, despite the D being very aggressive. I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Bulls. That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Chicago, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he makes the first.
And what I like about Galloway is that he knows his role. He doesn't play outside of himself. He's a dependable player.
Galloway hits both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes,
yeah, so big. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 25 points, 2 steals, and 2 assists. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, this is what Kawhi Leonard does, guys. He's fundamentally sound and takes advantage of defensive miscues. There are a few things on the court that this guy doesn't see.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
When you're that cold from the floor, it's always going to be an uphill battle. The ball movement has to be the priority in the second half. They need to be creating a lot of good shots if they want to dig into this lead.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Smart, Robert Covington out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Reggie Jackson, and it's Leonard in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up to the stripe. Simmons pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Here's Leonard. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Butler in the corner. The pass to Simmons. He feeds it to Young, and he makes that one. Young's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
This is what you love to see. Simmons so superb at sharing the ball and getting his guys involved.
Bucket is good, and the Lakers lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Melton, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Simmons. The kick outside to Butler. From deep. But they get it back. They get it back. Isaac. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
Isaac kicks to Butler. Looking to get back on track here. He takes it up and lays it in. Butler's got 12 points in the game.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Isaac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And now let's take a look at Kawhi Leonard. Coming off a terrific season. 6th in steals, 8th in scoring, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. And he knocks down the first one. Siakam is checked in for Robert Covington. And so Jackson nails both of them. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 14. He kicks to Simmons. Young outside. 5 to shoot. Outside for Simmons. Over Jackson. Misses off the right eye.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And again, the Lakers no good.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. They've got a can't-miss play. Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just a way of life.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Young outside. Jackson against Simmons. Young inside. Isaac outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles leading by 11. Siakam outside. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Pass to Melton. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Siakam. And there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Siakam's got 4 this quarter. Bulls trail by 13. Isaac passes to Simmons. And he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Nobody near Leonard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 29.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Outside Butler. Poked loose. Leonard with the steal. He gets it in there. Leonard's got 31 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. And the Bulls making a change also. Paul Millsap's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Millsap has the open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Siakam against Millsap. Now, here's Siakam. 14 points for him. 6 to shoot. Leonard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Butler against Smart. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Butler. The Lakers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Simmons dishes to Butler.
Credit to Deep for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's Siakam. Leonard kicks to Siakam. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Floats it up for Young. Great communication on the alley-oop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Leonard with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Millsap with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Millsap's running. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Leonard. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Beverly wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
And Beverly has wonderful moves and has a great stroke from downtown. Gotta love how he rises up with plenty of confidence.
The kick outside to Butler. That's tipped. Stolen by Beverly. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Smart wide open. He fires. Money from the wing. And the Lakers lead by 17. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout. Trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. Then for the Bulls. Plumlee, he's checked in for Young. Langston Galloway comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Simmons. Passes it to Millsap. 11 feet away. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. A second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Paul Millsap picks one up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Beverly against Dunn. Butler passes to Millsap. Looking to end the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam.
The crafty veteran likes seeing Millsap be aggressive and really force the defense to get physical.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. Beverly with the ball. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play.
And in his 7th season out of St. Joe's, Langston Galloway seems to be coming into his own.
Yeah, shooting the ball with the best efficiency since he came into the association. He's bounced around, but now carving out a nice long career.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
That free throw good from Galloway. And here is Los Angeles now. Now Beverly. Down low. Here's Covington. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Dunn looking over the floor. Green with the block.
Oh, look. Blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes. His exceptional sense of time. He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 19-point game. Here's Millsap. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Covington's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the dish to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Covington wide open. He fires. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 1:26 left to play in the 3rd. Dunn dishes to Plumlee. It's hauled in by Beverly.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now the pass to Green. Now Leonard. Knocked loose. Millsap with it. Leonard picks him up. In the corner, it's Galloway. And the Bulls with another miss. Lakers leading by 19. Pass to Beverly. Outside, Horford. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double him with Butler. Beverly, the pass to Horford, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Drummond's checked in for Green. Bulls trail by 19.
Who's got Jimmy?
Butler attacking over Horford, and Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
An effective scorer. Butler, he's capable of spotting up or creating for himself just like that.
And here's Jackson. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers on top, leading by 17. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Chicago right now, we've got Plumlee, Paul Millsap out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dunn, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard position.
And the physicality Dunn plays with, that makes defenders nervous, which in turn forces them into making mistakes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
There's no question Dunn is a great athlete, but he must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 15. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Butler with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. From the low block. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got assist number 5 here tonight. Lakers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Beverly, the pass to Jackson. Knocks it loose. Horford against Plumlee. Passes to Drummond. 5 on the clock. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
You don't mind fouling Drummond, but you got to get your money's worth. Can't allow the animal.
Free throw good, Drummond. Here's Dunn. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Covington against Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Well, that's just a veteran move from Butler. Outstanding fake to get his defender in the air. Nice work.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler.
Now, look, we all know Butler wants to win. He knows he's in the prime years of his career, and he's hungry for titles.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Right side Jackson. They get a hand on it. To the inside. And slam dunk by Butler.
Butler can get up. I mean, people take his hops for granted. That's the easy flush.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. There's the pass to Drummond. Inside, and a dunk by Horford.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
Dunn dishes to Butler. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Butler. And the Lakers making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Isaac's checked in. So Butler nails both of them.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Now here's Jackson. Kicks to Drummond. Doubled by Plumlee. Beverly the pass to Drummond. No good on the 3. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Butler. Got it. Good job in the low post. Butler's got 14 points here in the second half.
Oh, getting out on the break. Butler completes the transition play.
Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
So it's the Lakers now. Horford dishes to Jackson. Chicago grabs the miss. And here we go. It's Butler. Lakers leading by 10. Bobbed up there for Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, and when there's an open man, Jackson finds him, making it look very easy.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Isaac passes to Plumlee. Back to Isaac. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 51%. Really solid. Leonard against Butler. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
This guy works hard on defense. Butler, when you're careless around him, oh, he'll make you pay.
Leonard, the pass to Drummond. Back to Leonard. Top of the key. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Butler in the corner. Pass to Melton. Now Plumlee, defended by Drummond. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Melton, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 42 in the game.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Chicago calls timeout.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
Los Angeles with some changes. Pascal Siakam comes in for Al Horford. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Chicago also making some changes. Young comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Simmons subbed in for Chris Dunn. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And Simmons kicks to Isaac. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's Smart with the ball for Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Isaac finds Simmons. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Los Angeles on D. 13-point lead. Butler on the way. Leonard with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of him. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah. Bang, bang. Impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, look at the fearlessness. It comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Lakers leading by 14. Siakam outside. Feeds it to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Ball stolen. There's the feed to Butler. Leonard with the steal. 4-on-3 break. For the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Jackson against Simmons. Tries the hook. Here's Melton. They get it back. Young. Count it.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Bobbed up there for Drummond. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Melton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Passes it to Drummond. Back to Leonard. Drummond in the post. Defended by Butler. Jackson against Butler. Jackson misses.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Butler against Leonard. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Lakers with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Poked away.
Just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
Another one falls for Chicago.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Smart passes to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Back to Smart. Pulls it up. They can't stop the run with that one.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Melton, guarded by Smart. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Isaac. Lakers leading by 6. Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. They need this one. Here's Drummond, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Drummond's just his ridiculous frame poses a lot of problems for defenders. You can't fault them for resorting to hacking him right there.
First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Thaddeus Young. And Siakam has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Sent back by Isaac, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Simmons. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Butler with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Floats it up for Young. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Throw good, Siakam. He's off on the second. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Simmons. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
Siakam against Isaac. Isaac with the steal. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, and call in the miss.
Butler passes to Isaac. Buries it down low. Isaac's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what, Isaac's starting to show that clutch gene. He's not afraid and seems willing to put the team on his back.
Here's Leonard. Drummond trying to get himself free. Some solid defense from Butler. Chicago trailing here. Young taking his time here. Isaac kicks to Butler. Back to Isaac. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. LA's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Offensive rebound. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Young, no good. Smart with the ball. Outside Leonard.
Oh, he has to fight for that. Doing the dirty work. Getting after it on the glass.
Butler on the way. Count that one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The score knotted at 112. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Down low. Yes!
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To take the lead, knocks down the trifecta.
And this is the level of unselfishness that Butler brings. A total pro who moves the ball well.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The open shot by Leonard. They grabbed their own miss. And no good that time. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Leonard dishes to Smart. Ripped away. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Leonard fires away from outside. Misses.
Few guys are as good as Jimmy Butler defensively. I mean, he plays with great intelligence and effort.
So the Bulls win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.